Hi, this is Dave Adams. Just going over my trading today as July 9th, 2009. A great day of trading. Lots of exciting things going on. Had some pretty long bars and a little choppy. It was tough, if you were trading on the ES, 12 ticks or 3 points. It was a little hard to stay in a trade sometimes. I was a little conservative in the way I approached it. I only made 4 trades today. I was feeling pretty conservative. With the market's a little volatile. I get more conservative than most. I was trading 1 minute bars today on the ES. These are 5 minute, just so I can get the whole day in there. Four nice trades. You can see on this particular trade. Uh, um, I had a nice cross on the CCI go long. I had a really nice. I didn't get in it really until about halfway up the bar, and then it immediately started down, and I was worried I was going to get stopped out again. But finally, the long move materialized. I managed to get all 12 ticks. I was bracket trading today, just 12 ticks on profit and 12 ticks where I stopped out. If I lost 12, I stopped out. Another nice move on the CCI to the long side. Exact same configuration. I got in it, went way up, thought real hard about taking profit, went way down. I was, going, oh man. Ended up sticking with it and moving my stops up consistently until I got out. I got out at the end of this bar right here. I didn't get this little flag on top, but all in all, it was a really, really nice trade. This short trade, started out real nice. Thought, man, I'm in the money, and things started moving up. But everything told me that it ought to go down, and lo and behold, 5 hours later, I had a huge move to the downside again. I got all 12 ticks on that. Then I sat with a long period of consolidation here. I was actually reading a book, uh, a cheap novel actually. Anyway, I got a good, strong short entry on CCI. You can see it right here. I highlighted it, and this was a killer trade. It just kept going. I just kept moving my profit. 10 ticks lower, 10 ticks lower, 10 ticks lower, and finally the MACD started to trade. The divergence line started to change there, and I exited. Also got a little confirmation right here. One thing I can't show you is a decision bar, and I use that quite a bit. Unfortunately, I use it on another screen. I can't do 2 screens on this particular video. It gives me a great view of the of the way the market's behaving, and when it's in consolidating behavior, and obviously when there's real wide divergence between support and resistance. I've written about it a little bit in my blog, but a lot of people, try to use it as a primary indicator, and I don't recommend any indicator as a primary indicator. It's really a constellation of, 3 or 4 different things, and just recognizing, how all 3 or 4 look, at a time of a good trade, and making good decisions based on that. Again, most of the day was pretty good. I made, but really, the bars never really got too far away from my 89-point simple moving average. They were kind of hanging in there the whole time, so I really didn't have to take any what you would call real counter trades. They were pretty close, within 5 points the whole time, so I wasn't too worried about that. Oh, I would direct you to my blog. I wrote a pretty good article today about just kind of some my philosophy on trading, and some just basic rules, not necessarily techniques, but things you can do to really make your trading a lot better. I find most new traders, and I get a lot of calls and emails, from people, and most people tend to overtrade. They see things, that really aren't there. I thought I missed a good trade right here. I probably did. I just didn't like the way it when there's a lot of noise If you ever hear me talk about this, I consider everything between the hundreds just market noise. And this thing kind of rips down through there, on this long trade. Would have been really easy to do a stop and reverse right there. I just didn't like, the velocity of the way it moved. Obviously, this next trade would have been this one right here would have been a stroke of genius. Unfortunately, I'm not a genius, so I didn't take it. But it was really the only mistake I saw that I made all day. This stuff right here was right at the opening. I don't trade the opening. That's just basically a guess. I usually wait till about quarter till or 9 o'clock to really start trading. I was trading. I really like to trade early in the morning between 6 and 8. The market signals are really easy to see. You can make a lot of money doing it, and you just have to watch out every day or most days at 7:30. The government's going to make announcements, and it's really good not to be in the market because you can see some 60, 70 point moves, and if you're on the wrong side of them, when the PPC or GDP or any of those numbers come out, they always come out at 7:30. It's best, by about 7:25 to be out of the market because it's unruly and it doesn't move in any logical fashion. Uh, Again, I invite you to go to my. I've miswritten this tonight. It's late. I guess I'm losing my mind. But the actual address of my blog is eminimaven.com /WordPress. It's called the Fractal Trader. I try hard. I've traded, several of the major firms on Wall Street, on the floor for many years, and I haven't done it for 4 years. I like trading at home much better, and it's a lot more. It's a lot easier to trade in, a pair of gym trunks and a T-shirt than it is to put a suit and tie on there and do battle with all the freaks that will live on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I wish you all the best in your trading, and really my only goal is to help people be a little better traders. I don't trade quite like everybody else. I'm very into the fractal geometry and chaos theory when it comes to trading, and I suppose I'll make a video one of these days about chaos theory and randomness and how much I really detest chart formations. But I'll save that for another day. I wish you the very best in trading, and I genuinely hope that you have great success. Visit my website. I also have another one. There's a link to it called the Fractal Trader's Commentary. It's where I get to rant and rave about all sorts of things. And I'm an opinionated person, and so I tend to rant and rave. Have a great day, and good luck trading.